Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. If you are new to the channel, do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Welcome back to another mukbang, y'all. So for today's mukbang, y'all, we got Little Caesars. I had a taste of Little Caesars today, y'all. It's kind of late at night. It's about 9 o'clock at night. And I didn't know what I wanted to eat, so I was like, I was going to grab something real quick. So that's what we got. We got a deep dish pizza right here. I think it's 3-meat pizza, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's 3-meat pizza. And I don't know if these are new boneless wings, but I never seen them with boneless wings. I always get the bone-in wings, but dipping sauce comes like on the side. They don't toss them with it. I got garlic parmesan. I got some marinara sauce here because I did have some breadsticks, but I forgot them, so I had to tell my daughter to bring them in a minute. And this is the wine that we're drinking today, y'all. It's called Grape and Vine Cabernet. I don't know how to pronounce that word, but I got this wine from CVS, and it is 12% alcohol. It's pretty good. It's just kind of bitter, so if you do like bitter wines, this will be good for you. And it was like $8.99, I think. So how y'all doing? Let me know. Wow, I stay fighting with this thing, okay? And y'all can't hear me. I lost my mic, so I'm ordering a new one. Hopefully it comes tomorrow. So I got some frozen strawberries in here. I'm just gonna leave that in my wine, girl. It's Friday night. What y'all doing? Let me know in the comments. Toast y'all to this Friday night. Hope you all are doing great. Hope you're having a good weekend. But we're just going to say our grace and get in, y'all. We do have a story time today. The story time is for My Man. I have the link down below in the description box if you want to watch it here on YouTube. Hold on, let me tell my baby to bring my bread. Got the 3-meat deep dish pizza. This is my first time getting this kind. The deep dish one. And y'all, one thing that you do got to do at Little Caesars, you got to get your, when they finish with your pizza, you got to tell them to drizzle your pizza with garlic butter and also parmesan. That makes the big of a difference, y'all. It don't even taste like it's from Little Caesars. So I don't really like Little Caesars pizza that much. And my daughter finally brought me the bread. So let's just say our grace first, y'all. We're gonna go ahead and get started on the story time. Amen. Oh, yeah, I'm so hungry. I know I'm always hungry. Yeah, this is my first time getting the deep dish pizza. I'm ready to try these wings though. So it's Friday night, y'all. Let me know what y'all doing. This thing. It's Friday night, 9 o'clock at night, and I'm eating pizza. I'm eating Little Caesars at 9 o'clock. But it's good. So yeah, I hope y'all can hear me, because that's why I'm talking so loud. I told y'all I lost my mic. And I'm waiting for my new one to come back in. So, and hopefully y'all can hear me. That crust so good. So y'all, we're gonna go ahead and get started on the story time. This story time comes from For My Man. I found it on YouTube. So y'all, it was this girl named Ashley. Yeah, these are the boneless wings. And here's the sauce. So I got garlic parmesan sauce. I thought the sauce was gonna come tossed on them, but I guess it's just for like dipping. Ooh, girl, I dropped the whole thing in there. Ooh, I don't want that right now. I don't want the whole thing in there right now. That's what it looked like, y'all. So it looks like it has real chicken in here, y'all. So that's a plus. But anyway, so it's a girl named Ashley. I forgot where Ashley was from. But she grew up in a bad household. Her mom was married to her dad, and they were in an abusive relationship. So she used to see her mom go through, you know, getting beaten by her dad. He even put a gun to her mom's head one time, and he also shot at a car that they were in when they were trying to get away one time. So he was a bad guy. So Ashley and her sister used to watch that go on, so Ashley kind of had like trust issues, like yeah, it's good. So Ashley's mom finally divorced her husband, her dad, and she get with another guy. This guy is no different from her dad. They arguing all the time, they fussing. So Ashley's still going through the same thing. So finally in high school, I think Ashley's mom had some issues going on or something. So her and her sister, Ashley and her sister, had to go live with their grandparents. So Ashley started dating. She met this, so by this time Ashley's in 9th grade when she goes to stay with her grandparents. So she meet this 15-year-old guy named Jermaine. Honey, Jermaine is experienced. He already got a baby. And then he ready to see what Ashley talking about, okay? So Ashley meet him. Everybody around the neighborhood already know him because he's staying in trouble. Like, everybody already know who he is. But Ashley's family don't like him because, you know, what they hear about him in school, and he'd never go to school. His mom had no control over him. So that's why Ashley's grandparents didn't like him. Yeah, this was good. So Ashley became sexually active. He took her virginity. And her grandparents wanted her to stop seeing him. Because like every time she would go out, or every time he would try to come to the house, they would always have something to say. So Ashley didn't like it. Y'all, that wine is so bitter. So if you don't like bitter wine, girl, you might want to leave it where it's at. That wine is so bitter. So Ashley and Jermaine comes up with a plan to kill the grandparents. The aunt stayed there too. She stayed in the house too. So it's her aunt, her granddaddy, her grandma, and also her aunt and little sister. By this time, her sister is like 10 years old. So her plan is to kill all of them, so she can go live happily ever after with Jermaine, girl. I guess that's what she thought. So, they come up with a plan. They said they was gonna, you know, act like the night is normal. And she said when her granddad and grandma, you know, wind down and go to bed, she was gonna call Jermaine over there so he can get the job done. So, and they were gonna burn up the house. So, Ashley in there, she mixing stuff together like fingernail polish remover, everything that's flammable. So she can burn the house down with it after they, you know. So, about 11 o'clock p.m. at night, everybody watching TV, and her family started to wind down. So her aunt get up and go to bed, her grandma get up and go to bed, and her little sister. So, Ashley see that her granddad, he haven't went to bed yet, but she see that he keep like nodding his head off. So, she see that he gets sleepy and he finally go to sleep. So, as soon as he go to sleep, she texts Jermaine telling him, you know, the coast is clear. You know, you can go ahead and come. You know, everybody's in the bed, everybody sleep. So, Jermaine gets there. Her granddad didn't never go to bed. He still stayed up. He was still in the living room. He was just sleep in the chair. So as soon as Jermaine walks in, he shoots the granddad in the head. Like he grazed him right here. So the granddad falls to the ground. Ashley's right there helping him, like looking while he's doing all this. Because she had just opened the door for him. So the granddad falls to the ground. And he's still like trying to crawl away. So Jermaine goes to the kitchen and get a knife and slash his throat. The granddad. So they leave him right there in a puddle of blood. And then they go back to the aunt's room. So as soon as he get in the aunt's room, she hears somebody coming in, so she kind of like turns over because she's in the bed, like, so she like already asleep. So they shoots her, and then they saw that she was still moving, and they started beating her with like whatever they saw in the room. They beat her with like a heater, because there was a heater in the room like right beside them. So they beat her with whatever they saw in the room. So while they doing that, the grandmama, she heard all the commotion going on, so she woke up and came in the room, in the aunt's room. And as soon as they see her, they started beating her. I don't think they shot her. I think they were just beating her, and they thought she was dead. So after a while, they think everybody dead except the little sister. So they start pouring like whatever Ashley poured together. Whatever the liquid was that she poured together to make it flammable, like the nail polish remover. She poured some other stuff in there too, but I don't remember. But they had it like in a bottle, so they poured it all over top of the granddad. They poured it all in the house because they was about to light it up, you know, about to fire it up and leave. So in the midst of that, the sister came downstairs, the 10-year-old sister. So as soon as they see her, she like going for the door. So it's like she trying to get away. She already see what's going on. And I don't know if they forgot about her, or I don't know if they were gonna let her live or what. But it's like they was about to leave. They were about to, you know, blow the place up and just leave. So anyway, her 10-year-old sister gets to the door, and they catch her when she gets to the door, and Ashley stabs her own little sister in the in her stomach, and they said it punctured her lungs as soon as she stabbed her. So she collapsed and she fakes like she dead. The 10-year-old fakes like she dead. And They light the place up and they leave. Jermaine and Ashley, they light the place up and then they leave. Girl, what is this flying around here? Yep. So, they think everybody's dead. They think they killed everybody, but the 10-year-old sister, she was faking dead. So, as soon as they left, she got up and she heard her grandmother cry out. So, her grandmother was still living too. And they get out the house because the house was burning up. So, they get out the house and they walk around the neighborhood to go find, find somebody to call 911. And they finally got a car or something to stop. And they stopped at like a store or something. And that's how they dialed 911. So, Ashley and Jermaine, they went to like a hotel or something. So while they're in the hotel, they see that the news come on and they see what's going on, and they see that 2 people live because they thought they had killed everybody. So while she looking at TV, which I don't know how they be knowing this stuff unless they tell them, cause it was only her and Jermaine there. Then like how would anybody know unless she told the police? But they said when she saw the news when they were at the hotel, she said, "I thought I killed that bitch." She was talking about her sister. So she would do anything to be with Jermaine. She'll kill her own flesh and blood. So the police finally found out where they was at. They caught them. They went to jail, and both of them got life sentences, and they were 15. And I think this happened in like 2014. So it's not. It's about a couple of years old, but they got life. That was crazy. These stories get crazy and crazy. Y'all know I'm about full now. Yeah, this wine is so bitter. Like I really don't even like it like that no more. But I drank it last night and it was okay. But today it seems so much more bitter. And it was cheap. It was like $8.98 at a CVS. But it's okay. I guess. I'm full. But anyway, y'all, hope y'all like the story time. And I'm full now, so do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you like the channel, do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see y'all in my next video. Bye, y'all.